And in talking about comments and things, one of the things I wanted to kind of clarify, and I know I've heard comments from people that relay things that are on Facebook or anything else, that the council up here doesn't comment. There's two parts to our agenda. One is agendized items, such as when Nelson was speaking or when Mr. Thomas was speaking. When someone puts in a speaker card for that, they can speak, and we can, as the council and staff, be able to respond. When it's under public comments, because of the Brown Act and because of the fact that whatever you may be discussing is not on the agenda, we cannot comment. So at times it makes us feel bad. It's very hard for us because, trust me, whether I'm here as mayor or any of the council members that are sitting as council members, they can't respond because it's not on the agenda. So it may seem like we're up here not paying attention, not being responsive, and that's not the case, as you could see from a lot of the different things that have happened, both for the freeway and other things. You know, we can deal with some of those issues. You can email us, and then we can respond better. There's a lot of ways that things can happen. But during public comments, you're more than welcome to come up and talk. And Mr. Haley said, you know, you can say whatever you want. But we cannot respond and engage in a conversation about those items because we pay this guy down the end here, the city attorney, to keep us in line. And it's one thing that you'll see here. You may not see it in every city, but you'll see other cities do get into legal trouble, and we try not to. So that's one thing as far as the comments. So just so everybody's aware, you know, I know things get out there on the internet, and of course if it's on the internet it's true, and they get spun. And you have to take the spinning with a grain of salt because we cannot respond. So it may seem like we're just stoic faces up here, but we're not. The only event that I would like to publicize, that Ms. Spiegel has not already publicized, is the December 5th Drive for Life. If anybody knows of a young driver, somebody that's just getting their license, just getting their permit, it's a totally free program put on by the police department. Go to discovercorona.com, go to the police department tab, and there's the sign-up form there. Again, it's free, and it's what a lot of us received in high school for driver education that they no longer do in high school, and it's not part of the driver's training that is required to get your license. So if anybody out there knows of somebody and you're fearful in your life, for your life because they're going to be driving soon, please recommend they go to that. And I would also like to thank Donnie for bringing up Ray Aparicio. I do want to close the meeting for two things. In Ray's honor, but really not in any kind of a mournful way. For anybody that knew Ray, especially the last few years, he was the funniest guy. He was an amateur tennis player, and he had more gold medals because he always came in first in his age category over 90. There weren't a lot of competitors over 90, but he was so proud of all of these medals around his neck because he always came in first. So I want to, adjourn the meeting.